Tony Hadley has dramatically quit Spandau Ballet after more than 40 years with the band. The Gold singer, 57, revealed he'd left the band for good in a cryptic statement released on Twitter on Monday. The short statement read, "Due to circumstances beyond my control, it is with deep regret that I am no longer a member of the band Spandau Ballet, and as such I will not be performing with the band in the future." Spandau replied with a statement of their own, which said, much to the frustration of the band, Tony had made it clear in September 2016 that he didn't want to work with the band anymore. This has not changed, and 2015 was the last time we were able to perform more work with him. So we have now made the decision to move on as a band. Tony is still listed as a member on Spandau's website. The band was put together in 1976, and performed with Tony as frontman alongside brothers Gary and Martin Kemp, Steve Norman, and John Keeble. They had 8 UK top 10 albums and 10 UK top 10 hits with tracks like Gold, Only When You Leave, and True. The band split for the first time in 1990 in a row over royalties, with Gary Kemp winning a court case against Tony, John and Steve over the money made from his songwriting. They then reunited in 2009 with a new studio album, Once More, and toured around the world later that year. A second world tour commenced in 2014. It comes after Tony was brought in to surprise a couple getting married on live TV last week. The star serenaded 80s music fan Sonia Keating as she walked down the aisle to tie the knot with Paul Broliff on This Morning. But while the bride and groom were clearly moved by his performance, viewers watching at home didn't think much of Tony's turn as the wedding singer, with many saying he was out of tune and they'd seen better. Tony performed The Look of Love as Sonia walked down the aisle with her mum, and returned to sing famous track Gold as the couple did their first dance. The star also invited the bride and groom to his last concert of the year, and to join him and his showbiz pals backstage. Others were jealous of the bride and groom though, saying they'd love to have Tony perform as they got hitched. One said, "I'd want this wedding just for the fact that Tony Hadley would sing at my wedding. Love that man." And another commented, "Ah, how wonderful, Tony Hadley singing so true for the new Mr. and Mrs. So happy for them, sick." While another said, "Congrats to the bride and groom and getting serenaded by Tony Hadley."